you! Don't watch that! Watch this!
From Hollywood, the Superstation proudly presents tonight's Movie Lounge movie, The War of the Roses, with your host, Kent Osborne. So just park it anywhere, pal. You've arrived at the Movie Lounge.
Thank you. Hey, I'm Kent Osborne. Welcome to the Movie Lounge. Tonight we are presenting War of the Roses. It's a funny comedy about divorce that made my own parents split up look like an MGM musical. Is it chilly in here? Who opened a window? Let's meet our guests. Okay. My first guest was, for 2 years, the object of my affection on a little show called Dinner and a Movie, right here on TBS. Oh, my God! I'm speechless. Annabelle Gerwig.
Yeah, thank you.
Do they sell those here?
I had this made up special because, Kent's been my biggest fan on Dinner and a Movie, and he wore a shirt that had my face on it. So just in your honor,
You're passing the torch. This is incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have you met our second guest? She's only on a little show called Buffy the Vampire Slayer on the WB. Alyson Hannigan, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Taking your time out from killing vampires and the like.
But you don't kill vampires, do you? Don't you? Aren't you the friend of the girl who kills vampires?
But I have killed one.
Oh, you killed?
Yes.
That's all you need, really.
How did you kill it? What was the method?
A stake to the heart.
Oh, that's the only method.
That's so cliche.
Well,
our next guest, you might remember from a little show called Full House. For 8 years, he was Uncle Joey. He also has the distinction of being freaking hilarious. Ladies and gentlemen, Dave Coulier.
Knock it off. Hey. Knock it off now.
Dave, how are you?
I'm doing really great.
Thanks for being here.
Well, I took time out from my really busy schedule.
Okay, and that's not it. We have a fourth guest. My God, this woman is the fairest lady in the land. And as far as my mother knows, we're engaged, so don't keep that. Rebecca Romaine from MTV's House of Style.
Thank you.
Rebecca Romaine.
It's like a Tic Tac.
Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready to watch the movie?
Yeah.
Okay, The War of the Roses is going to start right now.
It's hard to make that little sound.
No, this isn't...
Did anyone notice the nipple action on Kathleen Turner?
Oh, yeah.
Like
pencil erasers.
Well, see, it was all because they had to establish that she was younger. I thought it was like a whole... No, because
the budding breast thing.
Right. I'm already worried about these people because she's a gymnast and he's not.
Yeah.
You know?
Nothing
What do they have in common?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Sign a prenuptial.
A prenuptial.
I think is basically, the thing here.
Hey, did you notice that's Dan Castellaneta, right? Who's playing
Yeah,
the
that's Dan
guy
DeVito's
who
talking to.
Right.
He's the voice of...
Homer Simpson.
That's right. Known for his voice, so far mute in this movie. It's kind of ironic.
He's silenced by Danny DeVito's wisdom.
But Dave, why don't you tell us what you pointed out about the handstand?
Well, the handstand, when she goes up, she does the handstand. As her legs are wide open, you hear the sound of a boat.
Well, that's a talent.
Not many women can do that.
No, I actually heard that she learned that from you.
Really?
Ow! God, that hurt. Can we get the glasses that make sounds?
They're
All
not
right.
crystal.
We're going to check into that. Do you guys want to watch
Only
more?
Baccarat does that.
Yeah, that's what
you know.
That Tupperware.
Yes. What will happen with the two of them? Will he keep interrupting her?
to the whole hotel. It's a nice movie. I like this movie very much.
Okay, don't go anywhere. We're going to come back with more War of the Roses.
The Movie Lounge will be right back.
She looked a little annoyed. Do you ever been in a relationship where someone was doing something that annoyed you?
Pretty much being there.
Oh, yeah. I had a boyfriend who used to ask me if it was okay if he wore a dress. A lot.
Well, at least he asked.
Yeah, I hate it when they look better in the dress than you do.
Yes.
So do you ever turn on all the appliances and go to bed?
No, I didn't get that little appliance thing.
Yeah, no. Was that
supposed to annoy him? Because he didn't seem that annoyed when he...
I think it just sells more appliances because I think I need that little mixer blender
It's
thing.
product placement.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, what's he supposed to get the electric bill and go...
So apparently he's the one that we're starting to dislike more,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
At
He's
this
a creep.
point.
Well,
He's
he
just
is
a
kind of-
creep.
He threw that cat.
The abuse of the cat. Oh,
Cruelty to animals.
But this is the dog.
Yeah,
I mean,
she's
Yeah.
teasing
You
the
can't do
dog.
that to a dog.
Plus, he used her contract.
That dog is a great...
Killed the fly with
Great
the
actor.
contract.
There's
So
no...
basically, we've abused cats, dogs, and flies in this film so far.
Oh, that's
And
right.
contracts.
And contracts. Coming up, more War of the Roses.
I think there are a lot of these. Then you can hate someone. You can start to really hate someone that you're with. Hasn't anyone I've hated?
Isn't love and hate...
I understand
I've
that,
never
but that's
hated
when you're supposed
anybody.
to break up.
You've never hated anyone?
No, not like that.
But love and
Wait,
hate
really?
are so similar.
That's true.
Right. Wait,
Love
I'd
and
rather
hate
be
are
hated
very
by
similar
someone than
emotions.
have someone not care about me.
I had a cat put down one.
Where did that come from?
I loved her, and then my first husband was allergic to her, and I had her put down. Does that make me a bad person?
No, not at all.
She was that bad? So
that bad.
Really? So the
They
word
have
got
love
out.
and hate.
They are very similar emotions. Doesn't they say that the closest related emotions?
Yes.
The cat
Feel that
could
much
become an
passion
actor
for anything.
for like the mean cat.
Oh, the mean cat roles. There's a lot of those.
There is. I'm on the show on Buffy this week. We have a mean cat.
A mean cat.
Yeah.
Is that the whole storyline? There's a mean cat, and then
Aren't all cats mean?
Yeah, there are a lot of cat haters out there.
I'm not a cat hater, but I'm a dog person.
Oh, see, Kent?
Dog person, cat person.
I'm a cat person.
that's the whole
Dave,
problem with this whole
Dogs.
That's
I'm every animal.
Annabelle.
cats, except for that one cat.
Coming up, more War of the Roses. And it's taken a turn. Like, who's right and who's wrong at this point?
I hate them both at this point.
Yeah, neither of
really-
them are very
yeah, they're
likable. Now,
both-
here's what I'm wondering. I don't think that letter that he wrote would hold up in court because he never signed it.
I didn't have the strength to sign it.
But they could.
signed
it. Oh, no, he never
analyze
signed it,
the
you're right.
handwriting.
He never signed it.
But they know it's from him. They would all know it's from him.
Well,
But he never signed it.
Witnesses saw him write it.
yes.
Right.
People saw him
People
write it.
saw it at the hospital.
Yeah. And he didn't
It's a
deny
little weak, though.
It makes you think about things that you write, though.
Yeah.
You know, because now this is used against him, right?
It makes me think of things that I've said just on this show. Yeah.
He makes a great creep, Michael Douglas.
Come on, smash my face.
That's hard. That is a good hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Right in the
goodness.
melon, man.
Yeah.
Just bang.
And I
But
mean,
then
what
he
did
acts so surprised. He was
Yeah.
asking for it.
he was literally asking for it.
Yeah.
What did you do to deserve that?
Have you ever been hit in the face
Absolutely.
really hard?
No.
I
Anybody?
have once. Yeah.
Have you?
No.
And I did the same thing. This kid, I was in the 6th grade, and we're getting in a fight. I'm like, "What are you gonna do? Punch me?" And then, like, literally, the next thing was like stars. And I was like, why am I
Oh,
doing this?
Ken.
But
So
it's
sad.
the same exact thing.
There's a fine line between love and hitting.
Love and hate.
Apparently. Yeah.
Love and hit.
Don't go away. Coming up, more.
Well, things have gotten really ugly.
Yes,
Yeah.
They certainly
have.
have.
I know. I mean, a little while ago, the poor cat.
Oh, cat
I
bit.
feel
Wait a
bad that-
second.
See, they
Wait a
could have
person.
done without
See,
that.
now I have a theory about the whole movie.
Yeah.
Well, actually, okay. See, I brought a chart.
Wow,
All right.
that's big.
Okay.
When did you
Okay.
make this, by the way?
In my laboratory. Why? So here's the start of the movie here, okay? The first date, they're walking through the cemetery. They meet. The movie changes a little bit. Death reference. Okay, they come up here. She's out house hunting. There's a dead body in the house.
Well,
The story changes again, though.
It's a
Another
funeral, yeah.
death reference. There's a funeral in the house. Michael Douglas has his near-death experience. See the little EKG? Okay, then the cat gets run over. Story changes again, little tire mark.
Well, that's really sad.
Those
Yeah,
are the
okay.
tire marks.
So
I thought those were
sensitive.
stripes on the cat.
Oh,
So
that's
then,
very sad.
then we have the question mark there because we don't know. Obviously, there might be another death reference in this movie.
I actually
Cat
had a
run
cat
over.
run over by a car, too, and a guy saw it happen, and he thought that we were destined to be together because he saw my cat get run over by a car.
What?
But we weren't destined to be together.
how many cats have you killed?
I've been through a lot of cats. That
I should
cat
do
had
another
a death
chart for
wish,
you.
though.
Hey, you want to hear some meaningless trivia?
Yeah.
Okay, the scene where he's cutting off the heels.
Yeah.
Remember Romancing the Stone? She's her bag, right? Am I
Yep.
right?
Yes.
Are we in business?
I know what you're
think
talking
so.
about.
She,
I think so.
they're romancing the stone. They're in the jungle. He opens her luggage
Oh,
and he
that's
says,
right.
"High heels," and he cuts off the high heels.
Yes.
This is the second movie that Michael Douglas
Has cut off the heels of Kathleen Turner's
But
shoes.
she never like
Weird.
addresses that.
Yeah, she
That is
never
weird.
reacted. She
No,
must be used to
in
it
that
now.
next scene, she has heels on, right?
Yeah, she should have come in limping in the next scene to show that one of her heels was
Well, but
missing.
Do you wear high heels?
No.
I'm talking to Dave.
No, Allison's got some. I've got some high. I've got some.
Wow.
You got some high
Hey.
heels.
Yeah, no, see,
That's a
I
heel.
wish for the to this shoe.
You.
See, that's
I
about
should
the
have product placement myself.
Yes. Okay. Coming up, more War of the Roses.
It's a depressing.
Film. You think it's going to be a comedy and
depressing
it's
movie.
funny, but it's very.
Well, I just
dark
always
now.
have the hope that, well, maybe they'll make up.
Yeah.
and-
Hey, Dave, this
There's
kind
always
of
hope.
it blows a hole in your theory though, because she says she killed the dog, and then we see the dog alive.
Right.
What's that about, Dave?
Right.
Where's that?
Well, I'm going to have to do another chart, obviously.
No.
Why don't you do
but-
it for all that
wait, but
trouble?
what- See, I
what's,
think
what's
that-
your theory, Allison?
My theory is that the final cut of the movie didn't have the little clip of the dog coming, like
Yeah. That makes sense.
alive
That totally
and,
makes
yeah,
sense.
because it just seemed a little too harsh. You know, the cat was an accident, and
Right,
okay,
right.
we can still like take this man, I guess. But if
Yeah.
she intentionally killed the dog,
Maybe since the dog is alive, she used Sean Astin in the pate.
Yeah,
Perhaps. You know, what is...
You don't see him again.
You know, but it's a cultural problem that you guys are having. I mean, a lot of cultures, I mean, they eat dog.
And a lot of cultures, they eat Sean Astin.
If you had to, if you were in a terrible, like, snowstorm, your plane crashed, would you eat your dog?
No.
I'd eat my husband if I had to.
I'd eat my hand.
No, if I was in Alive, yes. I think so.
Would you eat John Stamos? Would you eat your fiancé if you had to?
No.
If he was already dead and I could pack him on ice.
Because, you know, the idea of eating Benny the dog, is it really so awful?
Yeah. He did.
Yes!
Benny.
He's a dog that he loves.
Did eat Benny.
You know, I'm not a dog person. What can I say?
But that means we'll be right back with more War of the Roses. Who liked the film?
I liked it.
I liked it.
Who'd recommend it to a friend?
I think all my friends have seen it.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I think everybody's seen it.
I thought it was great. I really
It's
liked it.
not a brand new movie.
Yeah,
Not a new movie.
No, but to watch
it's not playing in the theaters.
I'm so behind in my movies. I hear this E.T. is something.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, that's really something.
That's weird because you're actually in a movie that's out right now.
Dead Man on Campus.
Dead Man on Campus.
Yes.
It's very dark,
Not quite as dark as this film.
but it's a hilarious
Exactly.
premise.
Right.
And it's got Mark Paul Gosselaar.
Right. And
was Mr. Zack.
Tom Everett Scott.
Right.
Right.
You have something coming up.
Oh, well, you know,
Very
the
special.
100th episode of Dinner and a Movie will be airing in October. You just don't want to miss that.
100?
100.
Has it been that
100.
long?
It's been that long.
That's amazing.
I know.
Hey, it's so fitting that's the 100th and this is the first.
That's weird.
And somehow connected.
I'm a little seedling, and you're a mighty oak.
But I'm not an action doll yet, and that's really what I'm aspiring to.
No, I want a doll.
You know, me with a whisk, a frying pan in
There
one
are
hand.
ever dinner and a movie action figures. Kent will be first in line.
Yes, he will. I know that.
I have an Uncle Joey doll.
Yeah, Full
You're a
House.
doll?
We all had
You're a
dolls.
doll?
Yeah.
See,
That's
to become
true.
a
You do have an
doll
Uncle
is
Joey.
really
See, but
big.
the strange thing about the Full House dolls was that John Stamos came with Lori Loughlin and the two little boys, and then Bob Saget was with the three girls. And if you wanted to buy my doll, you had to buy the house. So,
Rebecca, what's going on with you and Tommy? I saw something on TV that you're...
Yes, I just signed a big thing with Tommy, so I'm sort of the spokesperson for Tommy Hilfiger.
Wow.
And,
Congratulations.
Yeah, so that's for the next couple years.
I'm the national spokesman for Tough Skins by Sears.
Ken, didn't you say we'd get to name these?
Yes, we did. Thank you. You have the honor of naming. You can pick any mannequin.
so we get to go back and name them?
Wow.
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 How about this guy in the orange hat?
Yeah, name them.
Pierre.
Very good.
Yeah.
Pea hair.
Pea hair.
Pea
And the
hair.
one sitting with them with
Yeah.
pea hair?
Yeah.
Peaches.
Peaches.
Peaches and pea hair.
That's in stone.
There
From
we
now.
go.
I think her name is Sydney.
Which
with
one?
the hat. With the, with
Yeah.
Sydney?
Okay.
Is someone writing this down?
With that hat on.
Sydney?
Okay, and then that's like Dominique.
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 Sydney and Dominique.
Sydney has got some hairy legs, I
Yeah,
think.
Sydney's pierced a lot. Got a lot of tattoos.
Pierced, a lot of hair.
I have some bad
vegan.
news about
Dominique
Sydney
is
from
wearing-
this angle.
What?
Sydney has no legs.
Oh my God. She's just torn
Oh,
out.
God, none of them
She's
have
all
legs.
torso.
None
Hey.
of them have
None
legs.
of them have
I
legs.
can't believe this is ending, but we're out of time.
Wow.
Come
This
back
was
next
fun.
week. Thank you. Thanks for being here.
I just want to mention, we all
Yeah.
have legs. The mannequins don't, but
Right.
we
That's
have
right.
legs.
We'll see you next week on the Movie Lounge.